Greetings and salutations. My name is Michael Schwahn and welcome to the channel. We have some more reaction content for you, and today we are checking out Code to Jin Yong, the official trailer. It is an Unreal Engine 5 game that is being developed by Tencent Games, and I believe it's kind of like a action RPG style game, somewhere between like Dark Souls and like Devil May Cry looking stuff. We've seen a lot of games in that space where there are these fast-paced like action beat-em-up games coming out of especially from like China or Korean developers, like Project D, I think, is the one that we checked out recently. And then there's also there's another one which name escapes me, but just a lot of these really high intensity action packed games. And so I would really I would like to see some of these start to come out. But instead we just get to see new ones that are in development. Man, what was that other one called? Lost something. I think it was Lost. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Conversation for later. But let's see what this actually has in store for us. Never heard of you. They're definitely getting more popular. Yeah, they are. I mean, they're really appealing and they're fun as hell. They're beautiful visual spectacles, so. And we got like Black Myth Wukong that's going to be coming up soon too. Lost Soul Aside, I think that was the name of the game from that's in the same realm. That is a very static facial animation, but by all means, go off. The frames. We could use some more of them. You are not doing anything to this dude, my guy. He is blocking everything. Okay, so again, beautiful visual spectacle. Very little actual understanding of what's going on so far, especially because this dude has not actually taken a hit from anything. He's got perfect block. In towards the tutorial and the final boss. Nope. Nope. Maybe. I don't know. Cool as hell. Like, again, like I mentioned at the beginning, these games are such visual spectacles, right? But they have so little actual like grasp of what we can genuinely expect. There was no HUD, there was no information about how the game works. It just looked really cool, which I will say again, it looked really cool. But damn would I like a shred more context when it comes to what these games are. Amazing visuals, but so very little meat. Yeah, and that's what makes it hard, because it's like, that was really cool. How much more of the actual game do you have in mind? Because one of the things that people are getting more and more fed up with is games that are announced way too soon. Now, depending on the developer, right? Because we've seen some of these other games, like Lost Soul Aside, if I'm remembering the correct name of the game, that they were initially like one man. Same with like Bright Memory, right? Bright Memory is another person where it's like one person that was developing this, and they revealed part of the games earlier than they might otherwise, just for the sake of trying to get some more interest and getting some more money, since they were such a small, like singular or small team, to where they're like, we're trying to actually get some interest to maybe get a publisher to give us money so we can properly make our game. If that's the circumstance, by all means, go off. Do what you need to get your money so that you are actually able to make the game. But we've seen a lot of other games that have just been announced way too early. It did say it wasn't a reflection of the quality of the final product. I hope not, because we were getting like 10 FPS at a couple of points in there. Let me tell you what, I already criticize, especially Nintendo games, a lot for their shoddy FPS. But if you can't even, like, the bare minimum is 30, right? If you cannot give a solid 30 at 1080p, do not release your product. And ideally 1080 60, right? Like, that is actually my standard of acceptance, is 1080 60. So, but that was struggling. Now, Unreal Engine 5 is still a very new engine. As much as people be like, it's the easiest to develop an engine that there ever has been, and you can move your experience from Unreal Engine 4 to 5. It's not always that simple, right? We also don't know the quality level, the experience level of these developers, but definitely, like you said, Scott Scabbers needs a lot more work, and hopefully it gets that work before it properly starts to be pitched to us. Although, they didn't even put a year on this, and so that makes me think that it's probably pretty far away, because if it was going to be in 2023, I think they could have put 2023 on it, which makes me think that at the earliest we're going to see this is 2024, which at that point, unless, like I said, you're trying to get this pitch so that you can get publisher money, but we already know that they don't need publisher money, because in the description for this, it's coming from Tencent Games, right? Developed by Lightspeed, which, oh, wow. Lightspeed Games are the people who created PUBG Mobile and Apex Legends Mobile. They have so much fucking money. They got shitloads of money. They are being published by Tencent, which has more money than the entire world does. And they're the developers of PUBG Mobile and Apex Legends Mobile. These people got more money than Microsoft does. Okay, not literally. That's a hard thing. But they got more money than Sony does. So they got piles of cash. They have so much money. Holy crap. Never mind. Maybe 2024. Yeah, maybe 2024. That said, I probably would have liked you to wait until you showed off like something a little bit more substantial. Looked great, but that's all it did, was looked great. So, but yeah, to you watching right now, what did you think of Code to Jin Yong? I would like to hear your thoughts on it. And how do you feel about these reveals of these style of games coming from these Eastern developers that generally are very beautiful spectacles, but it takes a very long time before we even start to hear the ruminations of an actual game that we could maybe consider playing or buying? So let me know. Leave your thoughts down in the comments below. If you want to keep the conversation elsewhere, two great places to do so are Discord and Twitter. And speaking of Discord, we actually have a channel dedicated to these reactions where you can place links of your own that we can watch together live on stream, because we do stream 4 days a week, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday, and I would love to see you there. If you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like. If you want to catch future videos, please subscribe to the channel. And then if you do go watch one of the other videos on the channel, or if I see you in the live stream, thank you and enjoy.